This is Chris Butler, Bureau Chief for Tennessee Watchdog, and this is the Tennessee Watchdog Week in Review for Monday, August 15th, 2016. Tennessee Watchdog has confirmed that property taxes are going up in at least 16 Tennessee counties. Those counties are Lauderdale, Carroll, Hickman, Maury, Giles, Bedford, Moore, DeKalb, Bledsoe, Bradley, Morgan, Cocke, Hamlin, Washington, Johnson, and Hawkins counties. Property taxes are going down, however, in McNairy, Chester, Dixon, Lawrence, Cheatham, Williamson, Trousdale, Putnam, Meigs, and Granger counties. In the remaining counties, property taxes will either stay at the same rate or any possible rate change is still unknown. Elsewhere, Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation officials use taxpayer-funded equipment to ask employees whether they're happy at work, but the department refuses to publicize some of those results. TDEC's reasoning: the results don't matter, and they threw them in the trash anyhow. But department officials bragged about results from the multiple-choice portion of the survey, saying workers were happier and more engaged. TDEC officials made those results public. The final question on that survey was open-ended, asking TDEC employees to offer open and honest feedback. TDEC officials, when first asked, failed to provide those responses. Tennessee Watchdog submitted an open records request for those responses, but TDEC spokesman Eric Ward said they weren't available, adding they had no value. According to state law, TDEC officials can toss such records away after getting permission from the Tennessee Public Records Commission. Tennessee comptrollers, meanwhile, are questioning more than $6,000 that the Hillsview Volunteer Fire Department used at Walmart, Lowe's, Midway Mart, Staples, and Little Caesars, among several other places. Comptrollers say there wasn't enough adequate documentation to determine if that money was used for legitimate purposes or for the personal benefit of its members. The comptroller's findings and recommendations have been reviewed with the District Attorney General for the 10th Judicial District. Finally, Tennessee State Representative John Mark Wendell, a Democrat from Livingston, attended a training session for teachers in Morgan County last month, though the content of what he may have said is unclear. No one so far is willing to go on record to talk about that, but if Wendell talked politics, he might have violated the state's Little Hatch Act, according to State Representative Glenn Cassida, a Republican from Franklin who shepherded that bill into law last year. The law prohibits state employees, including teachers, from advertising political literature or campaigning on state property. Neither Wendell nor anyone with the Morgan County school system returned repeated requests for comment. Cassida told Tennessee Watchdog that politics does not belong in the classroom when teachers are working. Wendell was running for re-election and ran unopposed in the August 4th primary. Wendell is scheduled to face Republican Ed Butler in the November 8th general election. Cassida said, quote, "I ran this bill so that we could take politics out. We don't even need gray areas," unquote. Cassida went on to say that if Wendell is a state representative and stood in front of those teachers and did not talk about his campaign, then it does not fall into a Little Hatch Act violation. Cassida has said he's never been asked to speak to teachers as a state representative during business hours. Wendell's visit with the Morgan County teachers was mentioned July 29th on a Facebook page called Friends of John Mark Wendell. For more Tennessee Watchdog stories, please visit TennesseeWatchdog.org, or for regular updates, like Tennessee Watchdog on Facebook at facebook.com/Tennessee Watchdog.